That's a little better. I was thinking about like parental influence or wounds or habits, the things that we do unconsciously. We do them unconsciously because our parents kind of like didn't meet a need, or whoever, we didn't get a meet that. It's not about the blame part, it's about being honest about it, you know, because you can have the blame and that's fine for as long as you want, but that's a rot. It rots you inside out. Then you could have like this, well, they're victims too, you know. You could have this victim thing because everybody, I mean, I could make up a million just off the top of my head. Like, you cannot have that rot in you, and we all got it in some way, you know, because that's the thing. And this is the point I was trying to make him get to it. People, like, say my mom left my dad when I was young. She was wild, and I didn't see her until I was a teenager. Now, obviously, my inclination is that my wife is going to leave me or go, you know, get remarried or whatever, like my mom did. I'm conscious of that. Still, it's in there, like, it's like one of my personalities. Not personality, it's like one of my, I look at it as like ruts that you get into. You know what I mean? And the thing is some people hate their parents. Some people don't blame their parents. But nonetheless, all of your shit you've learned throughout your life at some point, and you was around your parents during the most formidable years. So it's logical that this is true. Because everybody's got shit. And all you gotta know is there's a balance to things. You know what I mean? There's a balance to how things operate in nature. No matter how broad or how small, there's things that happen. But because there's things that can happen that is a miracle, there's also the opposite, like a curse. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter if you call it like habit, like a bad habit and a good habit, self-serving or self-sacrificing. There's always an opposite. Like, you have to have an opposite to exist, and that's okay. They ain't got to be bad, even though for there to be good there has to be bad. So that's all I have to know. And then I look around and I see what the people are saying that are doing good, that are acting good, whatever it is. It's really whatever you want to choose it to be, because you've been choosing it since you've been you, which is really just right now, the moment, because everything you interact with changes you, some small form or fashion. So, like, I get to this point in this thought I'm having. What is, like, you can just pick what you want to be that day, because that's what you're going to fucking do anyways. The reason I'm saying it, and the reason it's such a good thing to think about is, how many other things are we doing unconscious? And why would you ever blame anybody for anything? Like, why would you feel that? Because, man, they're just reacting too, to be truthful. I just feel like, as a man, it's my job to have kind of a boundary I'll let be crossed. Like, you can't come in my house and do what you want. My family's around, you can't just touch them. You know, like, we're in public, you can't go up and punch my wife. You know what I mean? Like, so we all have that boundary. Why don't we identify it to each other, so we ain't got to always get in our shit about their shit, and then maybe just be truthful about things a little bit. And it's not that I'm not ever untruthful to myself even, but the point is, man, there's a lot of upset people right now, and I don't understand why it's got to be this difficult. Just thought, there's definitely bullshit I don't agree with going on, but as long as it stays outside this certain boundary, everything's okay. No matter what that is, what group you call yourself. You know, I don't, for me, if God didn't want everything to be kind of balanced like that, to give things contrast, it wouldn't be here. So whatever God you want to believe in, I don't think that's the point, you know? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to feel like you gotta earn things by these rules. In any sense, that's horseshit. It depends on what you want to do. Some people don't want to do that. Let them do what they want to do, and you do what you want to do, and then I'll do what I want to do, and then we won't have all these fucking problems out here. You know, I want to help my neighbor if they need help. I want to do that. But if I didn't, I wouldn't. And it rubs people in my life wrong a lot of times. But it's like, I don't mean nothing. It's just like, I'm being honest. It's not that I do the right thing all the time. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, I gotta go.